Hey everybody, welcome to A Healthy Body for a Healthy Soul. My name is Connor Garda and welcome to episode 4. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you might have read my post I posted last week just talking about how we're going to make these talks more specific and then alternate them between focusing on a healthy body and then focusing on a healthy soul. Just for the time constraint, lowering the time. So this week I'm going to discuss a popular myth concerning nutrition. For the last several decades, and I mean, as long as I've been born, people have been saying, don't eat any fats. Choose non-fat. Don't go to fast foods because they have a lot of fat in them. And I am an advocate for some of these things. However, there are some things that these people are saying about fats that aren't really correct. And so, why do people not eat fats? Well, people always say, "Oh, fats are so bad for you," but they don't really know why. I've always been told fats are bad. They are high in calories, 9 calories per gram, which is the highest out of any nutrient. However, there are fats that have definitely some benefits, which we'll talk about later. Also, fats are usually associated with like fast food products, like hamburgers, fried foods, milkshakes, French fries, and so a lot of times they'll associate fast foods and fats, which gives fats such a negative, just a negative thought, and nobody really wants to eat these things. And so I'm going to talk about some different kinds of fats. First off, unsaturated. Unsaturated fats are the good fats, which we'll talk about more later, but they are liquid at room temperature because of the double bonds between carbons in that fat. Then there's saturated fats, which are solid at room temperature because they don't have that double bond. And these are mostly like dairy products, meat products, mostly just products that come from an animal. Coconut is another one, but mostly animal products are the ones that have the saturated fat. And then there's trans fat, which are made from unsaturated fats. However, they go through this process called hydrogenation, which they alter the unsaturated fat chemically to prolong the shelf life. And so we're talking about donuts, cookies, all those processed foods. So unsaturated fats, the good fats, several benefits. One being increasing the HDL and lowering the LDL cholesterol. And so what HDL cholesterol is, it stands for high density lipoprotein cholesterol. And this carries cholesterol away from the body to the liver where it can be excreted. And so we're not having that plaque in the blood from cholesterol because these HDLs are taking them away. Whereas LDL, which is low density lipoprotein cholesterol, causes this plaque in the blood and a usual cause of heart attack, stroke, and cardiovascular disease. And cardiovascular disease is the #1 cause of death in America, and this type of cholesterol is a big factor for that. So besides cholesterol intakes, unsaturated fats, once again, protects against artery plaque buildup and also is known to prevent belly fat. And so a lot of people won't eat fats because, well, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not going to eat any fat. Where actually these unsaturated fats have been known to prevent fat in your stomach. Saturated and trans fats are known to raise cholesterol levels by increasing the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, and decreasing the HDL, which is the good cholesterol. Also, it increases inflammation throughout the body, which is a big negative, and also increases the rate of heart disease. So there's two types of unsaturated fats, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. And the only difference between these two is polyunsaturated just has one double bond between carbons, whereas polyunsaturated has 2 or more. So some examples of polyunsaturated foods is extra virgin olive oil, different nuts like almonds, peanuts, cashews, seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and avocado. And so the benefits of monounsaturated is benefits the insulin levels and the blood sugar levels for type 2 diabetes people. So if you're at risk for type 2 diabetes, have type 2 diabetes, eating these monounsaturated foods have been known to benefit your insulin levels. Also, like I said before, lowering your belly fat and protecting against artery plaque buildup are some other benefits as well. And then there's polyunsaturated. The biggest example here is fish, salmon, trout, and fish is a big example because it's a lot easier to digest than maybe some of the other ones, and for the body to absorb these nutrients. And so fish, flaxseed, tofu is another one, and then walnuts is a big nut that is very important for polyunsaturated fats. And these are known to boost your brain function, strengthen the immune system, improve your mood, decrease heart disease, and decrease risk of high blood pressure. So we're talking about the nervous system with brain function and mood, the immune system, and the cardiovascular system. So eating these fats are so important for so many parts of your body. And so there's two types of polyunsaturated fats: essential omega-3 fatty acids and then omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-6 is not as important. Some examples is like corn or corn oil, but essential omega-3s is very, very important, which is where the fish and the flaxseed come in. So how can we incorporate these healthy fats into our life? Just choosing those over saturated and trans fats. Instead of eating cookies, instead of maybe eating a big piece of steak, maybe doing a big piece of salmon, just making those healthy options where you can eat those unsaturated fats. Choosing extra virgin olive oil, eating avocado with your tacos, eating nuts and seeds for a snack instead of eating cookies for a snack. So there's so many different ways you can incorporate these unsaturated fats into your life. And obviously the biggest concern is, well, I'm not trying to eat that many calories, and so I don't really want to eat any of these fats. And like I said before, the unsaturated fats have been known to prevent belly fat. It's known to actually reduce your waist and reduce the amount of fat in your stomach. And so they are beneficial. And if you're trying to lose weight or trying to look slimmer, unsaturated fats is still a great idea. And so I definitely recommend trying some of these different options and just incorporating them into your daily life. And especially if you have type 2 diabetes, having some of these monounsaturated fats are very important. So next week for me, it's actually dead week, which means the next week after that is finals week. So we got finals coming up in 2 weeks. And so next week, I'm going to talk about ways that we can just kind of eat healthier and be healthier, and be healthier in our spiritual life while during finals. Because finals is such a stressful time for us, and it's easy to eat unhealthy, not exercise, not really be talking or praying to God or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to talk about ways how we can maintain our health and maintain our spiritual life, and just kind of keeping those as our focuses during finals week. So thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you next week. Alright, bye.